Hello, and welcome once again to Stone Soup.
The world according to Sci-Fi Geeks. Lately, we've been doing a lot of interesting viewing. We started reviewing Buffy, which is to say we started with the pilot, and we've watched all the way through the first 5 seasons and into about 7 episodes of the sixth season. No, excuse me. Yes, the sixth season. And our brains started to kind of crumple in on themselves. I mean, I was dreaming Buffy. And so...
I mean, there are worse things in life.
So we decided...
Sometimes we're overdosing.
Yeah, and then we decided we needed a little Buffy break, when lo and behold, the nice mailman brought us season 2 of Sherlock. Now, Sherlock isn't even going to arrive on American television sets until I think it's March.
Or maybe May.
Yeah.
Either way, on PBS.
Yeah, on PBS. Is it PBS or BBC? Mystery.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's going to be on PBS's Mystery. Well, actually, it's called Masterpiece Mystery now. Anyway, and this is a masterpiece.
But you know what? We didn't want to wait. And
We
since we
didn't
could
wanna
order
wait.
it from the UK, we didn't have to.
Yep. Because there is
Gimme, gimme.
Amazon.com.uk.gimme, and we got Sherlock. And they have continued. There are only 3 episodes, but they only do 3 episodes at a time because they need to really tweak the writing very, very carefully because it's really intense writing, intensive writing. It's also intense. But,
as each episode is 90 minutes, they're actually a movie, so they're doing 3 movies a year. So that's actually a pretty good pace.
yeah, especially considering that their 2 stars have also been busy making The Hobbit. The guy who plays Watson is starring as Frodo. And Sherlock here was in Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, and he's also in The Hobbit, sort of. He's the voice of Smaug. But anyway.
Which amuses me no end.
Yeah. The 3 episodes they did this time were...
Scandal in Belgravia, The Hounds of Baskerville, and The Reichenbach Fall.
Which is to say, from the original Sherlock Holmes, it was the Hound of the Baskervilles. But this is different. A Scandal in Bohemia, and of course, just the Reichenbach Falls. But they have to rethink it all to update it.
Yes.
Because what would cause a scandal back in the 1800s would not cause a scandal right now. Matter of fact,
most of it.
Yeah, I mean, okay, commit a murder, yeah, that's a scandal no matter when.
Severe,
But this was about having sex with a lady you were not married to, and things of that nature, and that's just...
Well, it'll be a scandal, but it'll
it,
blow over.
Yeah, it's not a big enough scandal to really, scandalize, to do enough damage.
Yes. So they had to change things.
Possibly, I suppose, if it was a gay affair, it might be damaging.
Yeah, that might. Well, in Britain.
Hard to say. But the characters are all back. They're all brilliant. They're all wonderful.
Going in, one of the first thoughts in mind was, will it be as good as the first series? Because the first series was freaking brilliant.
Yeah.
And the answer is yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
Well, to put it succinctly, we can't wait for 3. Get on it, boys, now. Oh, I mean, yeah.
Would you please, kind sirs?
Yes, would you please, kind sirs, get it made. Because we're ready. Yes. Please, sirs, can we have some more? Yeah. But Benedict Cumberbatch continues to amaze. Martin Freeman is wonderful. One thing they've got going that they've done is actually explain why Sherlock is the way he is. Not the brilliance, that just, he was born with a super high IQ, but the oddities of his behavior. They have
we now have names for those things.
Yes, we now have names for those that they didn't have back in the 1800s or the early 1900s. He has Asperger's.
Yep.
We know this because Dr. Watson said so. And he's a doctor, That's not just a funny thing to call him. He really is a doctor. And he's kind of teaching Sherlock how to behave in society so he's not quite so abrasive to people.
Yes. Basically, metaphorically poking him to remind him about manners. Say thank you.
Yeah, I mean, he will stand there and say thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a father and older brother, more. Well, Sherlock has an older brother, but apparently Mycroft didn't think
it's just
to do
as
this
bad.
Yeah.
In the original stories, Mycroft hardly ever left his club. Here he's working in the government, so he is moving around amongst people, but he's not real sociable either.
Not really.
But he's not quite as bizarre as his brother, which made
he
me.
knows how to handle people, unlike Sherlock. Well, just Asperger's. He just says whatever comes into his head first.
Well, yeah, whatever starts, it's all like stream of consciousness stuff just flowing out of his mouth, and he doesn't stop to think that he might be hurting people's feelings. So they've kind of covered that why he works that way.
Yep.
And some of the extras, they talk about that too, and about how, for one thing, what a lot of dialogue it creates for Benedict Cumberbatch, who has to just rattle out this stuff, pages and pages of it.
Yes. Suffice it to say, it's not so easy.
No.
As he puts it, Sherlock thinks faster than he can talk.
Yeah.
But he fakes it very well.
He's a wonderful actor, just a wonderful actor. And so is Martin Freeman, and, well, everybody in it. And you get to meet the woman, Irena Adler. Well, they call her Irene in this, but in the original, well, in the ones with Jeremy Brett, they called her Irena, even though it was spelled like Irene, I-R-E-N-E. But anyway, so we can highly recommend Sherlock.
One of the other interesting additions to the Sherlock Holmes mythos that these have is a character named Molly. She is a
she's an ME.
She's an ME at the police, and she has this deep crush on Sherlock. Even though, due to his Asperger's, whenever he's around her, he tends to be rude and abrasive and hurt
her feelings. But she kind of sees past it to this really cool, smart guy that he is. Unfortunately.
But, basically part of what we see here, not that much because she isn't in every episode, but...
She's in at least two of them.
Yes, but we see him, trying to be nicer to her, just for the sake of not being an ass.
Yeah, which I'm pretty sure Watson has taken him to task for that.
Yes.
Oh, and the lady who plays Mrs. Hudson is just wonderful.
Oh, yes.
And she gets a lot of screen time, really good stuff to do in this. Yes. And you do get to see that Sherlock does care because somebody hurts her and he just...
Let's just say that Sherlock angry is scary.
Very scary. You just hope there's not a window handy. I'm not going to explain that.
I mean, just think about this. He's one of the most brilliant human beings on the planet. Think of all the ways he probably knows how to kill you and not leave a mark. Of course, if he wants to leave a mark, he can do that, too.
And not kill you. Just leave a few marks.
Yes.
So, yes. Sherlock is fabulous.
Yes.
And by the way, Buffy's pretty cool, too.
We will go in-depth, give an in-depth talk on Buffy once we finish watching all 7 seasons.
Oh, yeah. Like I say, our brains needed a rest. Oh, God, did they need a rest. So.
This made for a lovely break.
Sherlock. We were so thrilled to find that in our mailbox.
Yes.
Yay.
Wonderful theme.
We also have Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, which came with this, because it's been out, I guess, in England for a while. And we haven't gotten a chance to watch that yet.
But we will, and then
we'll
review that.
We'll tell you about that,
look
too.
forward to that.
And that's got Gary Oldman and all kinds of people in it. And Benedict Cumberbatch. God, poor man. What a name.
Well, I'm sure he must have just goes like Benny.
And yeah, I'm sure he does. And ladies, you almost see Sherlock naked.
It's very quick, but it's there.
He could stand to eat a cheesecake, but that isn't me.
Well toned. He's not Hugh Jackman, but it's not bad.
Hugh Jackman. Oh, sorry, did it again. We're back. You can't say that.
Sorry.
My brain melts. Okay, so thank you.
Bye-bye.